Day 1 of my hardcore Minecraft series. The goal of this episode is to find diamonds, so I started off by doing the basics, mining wood. Once I had mined all the wood, I made a crafting table and some sticks. Then I made my very first axe and pickaxe. After that, I went into a cave and got my first cobblestone. Using that cobblestone, I made another axe and another pickaxe. Once that was done, I mined more cobblestone, and then mined some coal. Lots of coal. I continued further into the cave after that. Once I realized the cave was dead, I went back and mined more coal. I was walking around when I saw this fox do a really interesting thing. I didn't know what it was, and then it ran away, so I continued forward. After that, I found some sheep, and I decided to take them out and make my first bed. As that was happening, a wolf in the background killed a sheep, so I went over and took the free food. I had made my way further into the forest, finding a clear area with no snow. I mined a tree and continued forward, making a furnace. I then used that furnace to smelt my food. I then looked at my map and saw a village at the bottom. After doing that, I decided to make a smoker because I realized it would be faster for smelting food. Once my food was done, I decided to head out. Once I was at the village, I found this polar bear and said hello. I went up into the village taking their things, because I just don't care. I found this house where there was a blue bed, so I swapped it out for my white one, I took their furnace, and then I left behind some beetroot seeds while taking some coal. I had found a blast furnace inside this house, but I also realized it was nighttime, so I decided to go to sleep. As I was doing so, I heard a villager being hurt outside. I went to investigate just to find out that the villager was dying in snow. I attempted to save him, but it was too late. After that, I went on to find my first bit of iron, and then I smelted it. As I smelted my iron, I went back up to another villager home and found some snowballs and some more bread. I took the furnace and then went back down to my blast furnace to collect my iron. I used that iron to make my very first iron pickaxe. I collected up my things and decided to leave the village. I saw another village at the bottom of my map and figured that would be a good place to go. As I was running along, I saw this ice and decided to break it. I went up a bit further and saw a cave that looked like it had some promise. I grabbed my torches and decided to head in. I immediately found 4 pieces of iron and mined it all up. Once that was done, I went up further and mined some coal before a creeper creeped up on me. I hit him once and then I ran away because I did not want to die this early. But then apparently he decided he was too good for me and started walking away. I reeled him back with my good looks and then I took him out. After that, I mined the rest of my coal and decided to head further into the cave. I found some more iron and mined it up. I then found a hole and stumbled upon a ton of coal and iron, and then I mined it all up. I went down further into the cave to find some more iron. And then some more iron. I decided to smelt up the sum total of 42 iron that I had found. While doing so, I mined coal. And more coal. Once that was done, I checked on my iron to find that I had 22 pieces. I decided to craft a chest plate, leggings, boots, and a helmet. Now I was fully geared up. Next, I made a shield, and then I made my second iron pickaxe. Following that, I made an iron axe. I placed down my smoker so I could cook up some of the food that I had. While I did that, I decided to make a bucket. Once that was all done, I made my way out of the cave. Once I had left the cave, I broke some ice and grabbed my water. I didn't really know where I was going, but I just kept going. I then had found a village and decided to make my way down. I had then made it to the bottom of the mountain. I found a little bit of iron before realizing it was nighttime and deciding to sleep. When I woke up, I went into a villager town next to me, grabbed a blast furnace, and decided to loot the chest. And I also took the chest. After that, I took out this iron golem. Once the iron golem was dead, I did some more pillaging. I took everything from this cartographer's home, and then another blast furnace from this home here. After that, I was done looting the village and decided to carry on. I found a cave, but it didn't look like it had anything worth going down for. But then another cave I found had some iron in it, so I grabbed that. I had quite a bit of a scare here when I jumped off a cliff and lagged, but I still clutched the bucket. Then I saw the most beautiful cave I had ever seen in my life. After admiring it for a minute, I knew I had to head inside and explore. I think the main reason this cave is in my world is because I am using a mod called Tectonic, which basically amplifies caves, mountains, terrain, things like that. It's a mod that doesn't add any new blocks into the game, but changes the way world generation works. If you want a list of my mods, please let me know and I'll leave a link in the description. After I explored that cave, I knew that this is where we had to set up base. I mean, it's just so beautiful. Once I had gotten a good look at it, I went into the village, finding a family living in a cave. Not sure what that's about. I then killed the iron golem of this village, broke into a house, took a furnace, and some bread. Truthfully, that village didn't have much to offer, so I went back to the cave. But on my way I spotted some sugarcane on the ice, so I doubled back to go get it. After that, I grabbed my spruce wood and went into the cave to set up an area for living. And now that the living platform was done, I could set up my things. I wanted to go down into the caves to find diamonds, because after all, that is the goal for the episode. So I built up these pillars to block out the water. And then I filled the hole I had made using my wood. Once that was done, I made some ladders so I could climb in and out of the hole. After I had gone down and placed the ladders, I dug out a room for myself so we could create a mine shaft and go deeper into the caves. Now that the room was done, it was time to go down. I had found an underwater cave. I decided to craft some doors and go down. I found some iron and mined it. In doing so, I had discovered a large cave. And it had our first diamonds in it. There were quite a few zombies around the diamond that I needed to get to. I went to go fight this one, but then my game lagged. It hit me twice and fell into the hole. I had fought another zombie and it started lagging too. I got scared that the lag would kill me, so I backed up and blocked off the cave. I took out the zombies before continuing forward. I had found a large, deep dark, but I wasn't worried about that. I just wanted my diamond. I started to block myself off because there was a spider on its way and I didn't want to have to deal with it. And then we got our first diamonds. Anyways, that's it for the episode. Thank you so much for watching and please subscribe.